Dead Island is one of those games hated by the gaming community, like Call of Duty Ghost, Warcraft 3 Reforged, and most recently Cyberpunk. But to be honest, is it really justified? Well, I don't think so, and that's the topic of this video. So let's jump into it, my Googans. This game was published by Deep Silver and developed by Techland, which will go on to create the Dying Light franchise. Now, this game was already met with controversy as the now infamous trailer was released, showing, in my opinion and the gaming community, false advertising. However, at this point, AAA game developers do that all the time, and even with this, it sold 5 million copies in 2011 alone, which spawned Dead Island Riptide, which was basically just an expansion sold as a sequel for $30, and a bunch of spin-offs no one asked for. The sequel was announced, but but as everyone here probably knows by now, it has entered a state called development hell, which causes a game to be shrouded in a lot of mystery and a lot of delays. These games usually do not reach the light of day and are cancelled, but as recent history would show, sometimes they are released and they're shit. Like with recent history, like I said before. The game was met with mediocre scores by critics, the ones who are highly trustworthy and have never made a controversial or questionable score. The gamers were just as harsh, but it still made bank. And the biggest reason for these scores were the graphics, the story, and the sluggish feeling near the end due to, repetition. The story revolves around 4 survivors on an island trying to survive with a small group of people stuck in a lifeguard tower. As the supplies start running low, you venture into the hotel and steal an armored van because they got that lying around like this. No one's gonna rob that, definitely. And with the help of a mechanic, you create a monster van and take, as the Denying community refers to as, a Lotion Girl with you as well. The car is useless the moment you reach the second map, but powerful in the first, which shows you how important map design is. Rating a map is harder than you think, as the rating system is pretty weird. The rating goes iconic god tier map, like Nuketown, good tier maps, like Season 1 Fortnite map, and the final tier known as shit, like in COD. So, there's no middle ground. It's either iconic, good, or shit. And, Dead Island maps, they're pretty good. Like the first map, Resort. And so the reason why it's good is because of how diverse it is. You have things like the resort, which is like a maze surrounded by zombies. And remember, it's a fucking maze. You also have beaches, bars, cabins, and the lighthouse. Not to mention the lifeguard, but, it's not really that important. And so much more. The second map is more SP. And it's so detailed and cool looking, but, lacks a distinguishable locations, like at Resort. And driving around is no longer an option. Not to mention the monsters there, or I guess zombies as you would call them. They're pretty unique. Like some of them start carrying helmets so that it's harder to kill them. And the jungle is by far the worst one. It's just so generic, boring, and the quests are so far apart. And driving there from place to place is no longer an option until you're like almost done with the entire map. Prison isn't really a map, but more like a location or a section, like at the hotel back at the resort. In this game, it's a zombie game where you slice and dice your way through zombies that get more varied and more powerful the more you go through the story. You can upgrade weapons, add blueprints like a buzzsaw to your bat for more damage. By the second map, guns will become available, like pistols, shotguns, and assault rifles. These will be very useful for humans, because, they're very tough to kill, especially with melee weapons. And headshots are insta-kill. However, this thing can't be said for, frickin' zombies, man. It's like weed killer. Sure, it works for weeds, but the moment you start using it on rats, I guess it does damage, but it doesn't really do shit. And this is what happens with guns and zombies. It's not that good. Scars are also very useful for the first map, as you know, zombies are dangerous and you're very weak. And you can just mow right through them. However, they're complete dog shit for the other maps. And the second map, you can't even access cars. They're good for, you know, going from place to place, saving you time in fighting segments. They can also pick up crates like gasoline for quests. But like I said, in more SP, you can't use cars for shit. Jungles, only for like the last 2 missions. Not to mention, they're a bit buggy. I'm gonna be honest with you. This game looks like complete dog shit. This shit looks so fucking bad. I probably can do better with no experience. It's like, what the fuck were they doing? It looks like shit. I mean, even with the remastered, it's still dog crap. And, okay, granted, the game came out a long time ago. But still, other games had this amount of quality. Like, look at the difference. Look at this. Compared to this, what the fuck is happening? This game just looks like shit. The glitches aren't game breaking, they're more of like, what the fuck is this? And it's made worse when you realize it's a remastered version, when it's supposed to fix all this shit. But you know, it's not that bad like Battlefield 2042, but more of like small glitches that weren't meant to be there. However, sometimes the guns and weapons you drop or throw can just fall through the fucking map. And the game just goes, well, sucks to suck, doesn't it? Go fuck yourself. Better luck next time, dumbass. And it's worse when you realize one of the classes that, and the one I picked, involves you throwing weapons at enemies. So if that happens to you, well, fuck you for picking that class. This glitch is bad. Thankfully, it only happened a few times. And, you know, unfortunately, it happened while I wasn't recording it, and, you know, it sucks, but still, it's fucking annoying. It only happened like once or twice. You know. Still pretty bad. So the 4 characters you get to play as are Sam B, me, Logan Carter, and Pruna Jackson. These characters are so generic as shit, but they have cool backstories. Like, one of them was a Chinese spy infiltrating this island. And they have cool classes like a gunman, a weapon thrower, heavy weapon thrower, and, you know, sharp melee skills. These tech trees are okay, but they're more of like the, your gun does 5 more damage, or your fucking pinky toe does 10% more against humans. The characters, like I said before, complete dog shit. They're the equivalent of having fucking Master Chief, Medic from TF2, Perry the Platypus, and the Arbiter. But Master Chief's armor is made out of, I don't know, green cardboard. His name is Bob. He's generic and speaks way too much. Doc has a Chinese accent. He starts using shotguns and AK-47s for no fucking reason. His name is Steve. Speaks few and far between. Perry is named Jack, and is actually a 5-foot man wearing a suit made out of a rubber. And guess what? They just spray painted him like green. He has a cardboard yellow beak and doesn't speak at all. The Arbiter, well, is the exact fucking same, you know. He says the best lines in the game and is the only one speaking throughout the entire fucking cutscenes. This is basically Sambi, the only cool one. The other ones are complete dog shit. Now after you escape with Lotion Girl, you end up setting in camp at some old church with some of the survivors nearby. You also get in contact with the police station. However, no one wants to help you at all, so you only have vulnerable. Even, you know, even the ones who almost got us killed, you know. Still good. Noble cause, I bet I would have done it, but no one needs saving and no one wants to help us. So you're fucked. She ends up getting kidnapped, you save her, and she's scarred for life. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? And, well, you end up making it to the island. And the only way to escape is you need a cure and a boat to get to Alcatraz, as I'm calling it here. It's basically just Alcatraz. Some military dude was stationed there, and he has a helicopter. However, he wants the cure and wants us to get there. However, the UN is, you know, they're pretty helpful, you know, you help them out. And they reveal how the virus was created. Basically, the natives on the island ended up just starting eating their own dead, their sick, and the mummies. And, to gain immortality. But instead, they started mutating and becoming zombies. So basically, a bunch of Native Americans thought eating mummies like the fucking British would turn them into, immortal gods. Instead, they became zombies. After you acquire the cure, the entire place is ransacked by zombies. And you have to take a boat to the prison to meet up with the Voice, as he is now called. Plot twist, the officer wants nothing to do with the cure. He just wants to help his turned wife, who's now a zombie and is heated up, and wants you all dead and to get the fuck off his station, as he's going to launch a bunch of nukes on the island to kill everyone. The Ocean Girl makes an attempt to stop him, starts talking about family, and gets his wife zombie to bite him and get the officer, I guess, kinda killed. He becomes a zombie now. However, he ends up, killing the Ocean Girl. But I barely knew her, and she's pretty fucking generic, so though I'm pretty pissed off at him, I'm not like, no, I'm like, damn it, there goes our character. So, it's time for the final boss. The officer injects him with the cure, however, he becomes a mutated, strong overlord zombie. No joke, harder than every single Dark Soul boss combined, man. This is so, strong, man. He 3-shots me. Oh yeah, it's time to use my Fury attack on him, and, wait, what the fuck? This game's shit. Fuck this game. It's so stupid. The gameplay is pretty solid, cool crafting system, and honestly, it's very fun with friends. However, what makes this game pretty shit is the story is fucking garbage. The books are okay, but they're still there. The graphics are terrible and want me to rip my eyes out. This game gets a 5, which for me means that if you are gonna play it, which I don't really, it's alright, you can play it, but you should get it on sale. Definitely get it on sale. I got this game and Riptide, a DLC sold as a sequel, for like $8. You need to get this on sale. This game, however, is absolutely shitted on, while Call of Duty gets a pass for releasing annually. And to be honest, I think the reason why is the gamers just said, fuck it, you're Russian rouletting this motherfucker. You are a new punching bag, bitch. Dead Island, you better ready to catch these hands, bitch. Come over here. Yeah, fuck you. Let's go. Release the hound. Let's go. Yeah, catch these hands. Yep. Oh, no, now it's time, man. Now it's time. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Needs more water, bro. You're absolutely shit. Thanks everyone for watching this video. This game is just pretty bad, but it was an absolutely fun video to make. Sorry for not posting in a while. My house is being remodeled. School got harder than fucking Dark Souls. I went on vacation and I just couldn't access my computer. However, expect videos every month or so now that I'm back. And I will definitely make a video on Hellpoint next. So, stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. And remember to like and subscribe. Goodbye, Googans. Peace.
Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough
I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many but got heart, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough defeat. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You were not as tough though.
Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough deceit. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with